1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. My name's Andrew Wilke. I'm the band director here at Richmond High School. This is my first year, and I was here after school last year. I'm working with the after-school music program. When I first started working here, the school didn't have a band department. There was no band program. It was all the teacher just taught piano classes, so all we had were piano classes offered here. So this room was filled with, it had like 30 electric pianos in here. Yeah, so there were no trumpets and flutes and all that stuff offered. As the year went forward, the instruments that we did have started to fall apart because they've been sitting for so long, and it's just, when things sit, they start to deteriorate over time. And then we really just didn't have enough. So yeah, we had like 4 flutes and 4 clarinets and, no tubas. Yeah, we had like barely anything at all. Not enough because I have 120 students or so, and theoretically they should all have an instrument to play. And now they do, but for a while there we did not. First semester we had a guy came by named Cesar Zepeda, who's running for city council. And he came by here and was talking to me about the state of the program. And I explained to him that, that we didn't have the instruments for me to teach the kids. And he immediately made like a GoFundMe type website. And through that, a music shop in Lafayette started to help us, La Miranda Music, and a gentleman came into their shop one day and offered to buy us all our instruments, and that's where our whole brand new inventory of instruments has come from. Is one gentleman anonymously bought, a whole school band with instruments. So it was a blessing. It was pretty awesome. So most of the students I'm working with haven't played an instrument before this year. So they don't read music, so that's kind of a unique challenge, I would say. This is a high poverty school. It's 100% free and reduced lunch, which means every student here is eligible to get free lunch from school, which is how they judge the poverty level of the school. There's a giant percentage of students here who don't speak English, which is another challenge. I think that's essentially all of them, aside from all the challenges of starting a band program from not having a band program.
My name is Celeste. I play the trumpet. This is like the first time I ever played an instrument. When I told my mom that I wanted to join band, she told me that she played band too, so I got more interested in it. And then it started becoming more fun to play with Mr. Wilke because he taught us like fun songs.
I try to make the music fun and interesting for the kids just by having them play songs that they know. It's much easier to learn music if you know the music. Even if they don't particularly love the songs, they're songs that they've heard thousands of times, on the radio or at home or whatever. It's like Bay Rap songs, like Mac Dre songs, Too Short songs, 2 Chainz. What else do we play? Hotline Bling. A bunch of songs like that. For one, they only have a limited amount of notes, which made them perfect for kids who are just learning their instruments. And they all know them, and there's usually only, for a rap song, it's maybe like a 4-bar phrase repeated over and over again. So, and the entire school knows the song. So when we do events, we're not just playing like random marches or things that nobody knows, but it's stuff everybody knows and helps everybody buy into what the band is doing. So that's an important part. Yeah. My favorite part about teaching the students is seeing them grow. So teaching them to focus on music, you could help teach them how to focus on, anything, or at least give them some motivation to focus on the other stuff so they can get through it. So that's probably the most rewarding part about it, for sure.
My name is Joel Calderon, and I'm a 12th grader, and for the marching band, I usually play baritone sax, but right now for these couple of songs, I'm playing oboe. I feel like the marching band has really, really improved the school. I remember never hearing about the band, like during my like 9th through 11th grade, like I never hearing, but this year, like I always hear people like hyping me up, like, oh, Wilke's so cool, or like, man, I play like the flute, or like, like it's just cool hearing things like that because students like really like having something to hold on to. Sometimes for some of those students, it's music.